Hey everybody, Mntdewmania here, and welcome at long last, well advertised, HillBilly Island search. And last time I updated you guys, I talked about my big plan, and it's time to get started on that. So, what we have is this first group will contain 5 seeds. And this is after looking through literally hundreds of seeds. People have sent me seeds, and Isaac and other people, but mostly I have just been searching and searching and searching. I'm searching for islands. I'm searching for islands that I actually land on. As you guys know, you saw my almost hillbilly island ideas, but this is definitely a hillbilly island um, contender in this first group. I call this Barren Island. I can surely you can see why, because there ain't nothing here. There's not even trees. And I landed right there. You see these other little islands right here are also barren. The one hope is there is a shipwreck right here, which is pretty awesome. I mean, if you wanted to, you could even start there and make it even more difficult, but there is a shipwreck. I will not show you what is in there. There's some exposed ores. I mean, there's nice. I mean, there's copper. There is some coal. I want to say I saw somewhere. Where was it? I mean, you can tell there's not much dirt, and till you get over here. Uh, of course, there's some sheep. That is good. You could always swim out and get some wood and have you a bed. Yeah, here's a little bit. I mean, there is not much iron to start with, but it is. I mean, of course, let's see if we can see. Yeah, there's like a couple of trees over here, but you're going to have to work to get to it. So, I mean, this is. It caught my attention because of it's just bare. But I mean, there are trees over here, plenty of ocean. Probably, I mean, it's pretty deep though, so I don't know how safe that would be in terms of, you know, I think I see a little sugar cane right there. But for the most part, I mean, if you wanted to really start out with, I mean, nothing, this would be the place to do it. So my first thought would probably be to go to the shipwreck. I don't know. Maybe swim between the islands and go around and get a couple of trees, I guess. But anything you do here, you're going to have to work for. So, yeah, this is the first. This is the first one, and I will make sure that the seed is up above as always. It will also be in the description of the video along with the other 4 seeds. So right now I'm going to pause, and then when we come back we will be on the next island. Alright, so here is choice number 1. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, here we are back again, and welcome to island number 2. This is what I call Treetop Island. The reason I call it Treetop Island is this is where I spawned, on the treetops. So as you can see, we have dark forest, and got some mushrooms, very excellent for quick game food right there. Limits your wood a little bit unless there happens to be an oak, maybe an oak tree somewhere hid in there. But mushrooms, oh man, that is just killer. So, again, got a little bit of sugarcane right there. We have another, again, we have shipwreck. Got other islands right here that probably run into mainland eventually. But lots of sand and lots of rocky beach. So even though this is, I mean, there's dirt, but again, I mean, we got a little bit of sand right there, or a little bit of sugar cane right there. But again, not much to start with, I mean, room for one, but resources. I mean, if you wanted like some different colored trees, I might see a couple. Yeah, we got a couple birches in there. That's good. But yeah, again, isolated. Got another shipwreck. I won't show you what's in the shipwreck. The seed will pop up somewhere for you guys. Uh, Big, deep oceans. I wouldn't think that it would take much to find probably a monument or some ruins. So yeah, again, another good, awesome, isolated island that I landed on. And I guess the problem with this one would be, if you were one end, all this dark in here, you're probably going to have a few more mob spawns than what you usually would. So I thought that would be an interesting. Then it looks like there might be, yeah, there could be the beginnings of a cave down in there. Of course, it could just be running water. So you're going to have to contend with that. But yeah, all in all, very awesome seed. And I think this one was, it didn't take me long to go, yeah, this is definitely a contender for HillBilly Island. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I guess it will be on to the next one. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back. And welcome to what I call Center Island. And call that for a couple reasons, because one, I kind of landed in the center of it, and two, it's in the center of this big bay. Now, I know there's a village right there. I know there's land close just everywhere, but I couldn't pass this one up simply because of the location. You have got to admit, this is pretty cool. I don't think there's a shipwreck anywhere, but I mean, there could be. So, yeah, but I know there's tons of resources, but I just, like I said, I could not get over how awesome the location is. Perfectly centered in this big cove. Well, I guess it's not even a cove. I guess it's more like a big way through, or fare through, see through. I'm not even sure you would call it. But I do love the village right here. That is really cool. But look at that. That is so awesome. Look at that. I love it. I love how it's just centered right here in the center of this big canal. So, this is, like I said, I call it Center Island. And this is number 3 on the 5 top seeds for this particular showcase. And yeah, I just I like it. I really, really like it. It's so awesome looking. Love it. Love it. All right, so here we go. I will go ahead and pop over and get ready for number 4 on our list. So give me 1 second. And welcome back, guys, to island number 4, which I kind of call Bamboo Island, simply because there's some bamboo on that other island. I couldn't think of anything else to call it. So, check this out. We have got just strings of little islands through here. Any one could be just an awesome place to live. And the reason I say that is because look at this awesome shipwreck right here. I think that is so cool. We got, and this was kind of curious. You see right there, there's a monument right there, sea temple right there. Check this out. This azalea tree out here in the middle of nowhere. I found that so cool. Pool of lava, but yeah, it's the shipwreck that I really, awesome, so awesome. Of course, the bamboo. I love the 2 big trees right here because I can see tree houses just happening. Again, limited dirt. I mean, I know you can make dirt by going to the nether. I mean, getting gravel and all that kind of stuff. There's an ocelot. But yeah, oh man, I like this one. Again, nice and isolated. It's just, it's so cool, man. It is so cool. Got some melon to start with. I mean, good food source. Um, but yeah, I like this one. This is another one. I could not, there's no way I could pass this up. No way. Um, I want to say I saw maybe some chickens. I'm not sure. That could have just been wishful thinking on my part. It is kind of thick down there, so I do know that there are tons of pumpkins to get started. There might be. Yes, chickens. All right. So at least there's some sort of food source. There's some turtles on the shore, a little bit of tons of bamboo. If you want to get into some new blocks, yeah, this might be the place to do it. Get some of that bamboo going. That would suit this island so awesome. So of course I'm not going to show you the shipwreck. I want you to explore that yourself. And I will make sure, as always, that the seed is up above somewhere and also in the description below. And I guess that leaves just one more seed for this time. I spawned over here on this island. You might spawn somewhere else, but yeah, really, really cool. I really, really like this one. This one begs to have just some bamboo and like tree houses, I think. But whatever you do, it would be a great adventure. So, alright, I'm going to show you the last seed in this group. They will all be listed below. And then afterward, if there will be a poll, so everybody can vote. And we're going to give it, I mean, I'll give it a while before I close anything. And we have a decision. So, give me 1 second and we will come to the last seed. Alright? And here we are, guys. I'm going to put the seed up pretty quick. This is number 5 in Group A. So, if you don't recognize that seed, you should. That is the original seed for HillBilly Island. And every time we have an update to a new, whatever, I always try my original seed. This is, since the beginning, when I was like, is 1.2.5 or 1.2.7 or whatever it was, a decade ago, this is the first time the seed has landed, it has been an island. So I landed right here. Nice big island. There is land close by, but I could not resist because this is the original seed. This is the one that started it all. And of course, I mean, you can see there's jungle and there's all kind of, plenty of resources. There is a bee right here. I found that awesome. Some sheep are spawning. And I was like, there is no way that, I mean, even down here, I think this might be sparse jungle. Look at the way the grass turns. This should be sparse jungle. Yeah, sparse jungle, which I'm kind of beginning to like a little bit. You guys know I hate jungle biomes, but the sparse jungle, I can kind of get behind it. I mean, it's not bad. So there's plenty of melon to start out. There's plenty of dirt. There's plenty of everything. Plenty of trees, plenty of room. I am sure there's going to be some good caves. I love the fact that there's bees. So yeah, this one, there is absolutely no way that I could pass this up. This is the original. This is the one that I started with over a decade ago. I believe the date was March the 19th, 2013. I put my first video up at 6:43 p.m. On HillBilly Island, the original. And there it is. It's probably about 4 times as big as my original island, but it is an island, and I am so excited to get this going again. I missed HillBilly Island, man. I miss it. So yeah, we've got some sheep. Yeah, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I wish there was a shipwreck. There might be one around somewhere. Usually, I tend to, like, when I find that island, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is it. So I really don't go exploring. I want to save as much as I can for on camera. Um, so I try not to go too far out. But like I said, this had to round out the first five. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to put a poll up. I have named all of the islands. I started with Barren Island, then Treetop Island, Center Island, Bamboo Island, and this is called the original because this is the original seed that I started with. And this concludes Group A. Okay, so probably I'm not sure when you guys will see this, um, but it probably will be on a Monday, and then on a Wednesday I will do the second group, and then on a Friday I will do a third group, and then I will leave the polls up for a while to see what happens, and then we will take the top three voted for from one from each group, and that will be its own poll right there. All right, because I want all these islands are just really cool. They caught my attention, and I think they would be any one of them would work just fine. But yeah, I think this was just an exciting way to first of all show off some seeds. You guys know I'm a sucker for I'm a sucker for islands, man. And yeah, I thought everybody would really enjoy. Okay, so I guess that wraps up Group A, and I guess in probably a couple days you will get Group B. Okay, so until then, this is Mntdewmania in search of Hillbilly Island, and hope you guys are enjoying. And I'm so out of here. Bye, guys.